So we are going to break through and become an elite program by doing all the little things. Lose by 1 point this year, lose by 1 point last year. You make that up by all the little things.
He does so many of the little things that you can't necessarily teach. He's willing and also aware of the little things that make a difference.
Making sure that we're making the selfless plays and the little things matter. Like my coach Brad said, those little things aren't really called little things anymore in the grand scheme of things. So, just got to consistently do that and expect that from one another.
The so-called little things in sports have a very ambiguous meaning. Sometimes it's used for literally anything that isn't scoring. Defense could somehow be grouped into the little things, even though it's 50% of the game. To me, and for the purpose of this video, I'm defining the little things as how you get to the big things. For example, rebounding is by no means a little thing, but the technique on your box out that leads to rebounding probably is a little thing. These are the parts of the game that coaches can control. It's hard to teach someone to grow to 7'3" or to jump a few inches higher in order to get a rebound. It's definitely easier to teach technique and harder, but still possible, to instill a high motor attitude into a player to go get that rebound. But what if you don't even need the little things? Bol Bol, son of NBA player Manute Bol, is unlike anything we've seen in the NCAA. He's 7'3" with an even longer wingspan. He runs the floor well with great long strides, and he has coordination to dribble and shoot the ball like a guard. But as you're about to see in this video, he's at best not good, and at worst downright awful at the little things. Watch Bol as the shot goes up. Not only is he not boxing out, but he's barely making an attempt to face the basket. It's like he's almost afraid of contact altogether. On this play, let's first look at Bol's teammates, Ehab Amin and Will Richardson. As soon as the shot goes up, both of those guys do their jobs and box out. Richardson in particular has a tough scramble box out because his man is headed into the basket at a tough angle. On the other hand, Bol just goes straight for the rebound, which is actually a reasonable thing for a 7-footer to do. He doesn't come in particularly strong or just grab the ball, but Syracuse does go over the back. Because of Oregon's floor balance on this play, this time it's Bol's turn for the scramble box out that we just saw from Richardson. But unlike Richardson, Bol just concedes position to Chukwu altogether. Bol's post defense is also frustrating. On this play, there's no screen, no misdirection, no contact. He just lets Kriener cut across his face for deep post position, and then never even touches him as he puts the ball in the hoop. But it makes sense that if there's anyone who could get away with this awful post defense, it's Bol Bol. He is the wingspan to allow post entries like this from the top and still block a shot. Here's a graph of every freshman playing significant minutes on a current team ranked in the AP Top 25 poll. Not only is Bol by far the best shot blocker on the graph, but he also currently ranks second in the entire country in block percentage. His rebounding numbers have also been good, ranking similarly to other stud freshmen like Moses Brown of UCLA, Zion Williamson of Duke, and EJ Montgomery of Kentucky. So when you're as big and as talented as Bol Bol, how much do the little things really even matter? If we now look a little bit at his offensive game, Bol has shown signs of being a pretty special passer for 7'3". He has good vision and the length to make passes that others can't. Even his passing, which is a strength, can be very frustrating. Bol gets very nonchalant and lazy with his passes. He just lacks consistency with his motor and his attention to detail, both crucial little things that coaches love and demand. But again, if we stack Bol up to the other freshmen from an offensive and playmaking perspective, his numbers look very solid. Only RJ Barrett has played a bigger role in his team's offense, and Bol's efficiency is pretty reasonable when comparing his workload to all three of the Duke freshman stars. Based off of his numbers alone, it sure seems like Bol is overcoming these little things that he lacks. Even Bol's mental and physical toughness have been questioned early in the season. Granted, he may have had a significant injury during the Iowa game, but he did seem to cave in a little bit when things weren't going Oregon's way. His physical gifts make it nearly impossible for him not to be a great shot blocker and a solid rebounder. But for a coach, being able to hold your best player accountable for the little things is crucial to team culture. Having a coachable and lead by example best player forces the rest of the team to follow in line. At the end of the day, the little things are called little for a reason. They probably can in some cases move the needle for a team to go from good to great or from great to elite. But yeah, so can a 7'3" talent with long arms and guard skills.